Hola a todos y bienvenidos a Chorri Aventuras de Blackwood. Continuamos con Deponia, donde Rufus había realizado un combate a muerte contra Ghoul, la Ghoul agresiva, la Ghoul temperamental, y habíamos provocado un asesinato. Un huevo.
I never touch stuff that some stranger has already had in their rear end.
Ajá. Algo me dice que tenemos que hacer algo con los huevos porque hay muchos huevos por ahí. ¡Los que le faltan a Rufus! Eso dijo alguien, pero... Este sí, ahí. Me pregunto qué pasará ahora cuando cambiemos de capítulo. 200 horas después. Ajá.
What an ugly nest. It must belong to an extremely ugly bird.
¿Y si son de ornitorrincos?
Empty, empty except for the bird droppings. There's nothing here but bird droppings. And there's enough of those on Bozo's deck. I didn't have to come here for them. A rake! That could be useful.
Vale, pues cógela. Así no se coge.
Ow! Ow!
Nadie le enseñaba a coger... rastrillos.
Ow!
Vale. Un arpón.
Hey, hands off! If
Vale.
you're looking for someone who's got stuff to spare, go to Seagull. I only have things I really need.
Vale.
Knock knock.
Who or what are you?
They call me Rufus.
I'm Crane, but everybody here calls me the poet.
Who calls you that? I just heard it for the first time.
You probably move in the wrong circles.
Oh, yeah? If you mean those circles that don't include your ego, you're probably right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Your place looks a bit austere.
I've got everything I need.
Yeah, except for an interior designer.
Sí, porque veo aquí un dibujo de interruptor, un dibujo de crustáceo, un dibujo de una estufa, porque aquí veo una chimenea, un dibujo de una planta.
Do you know Captain Seagull?
You mean the idiot who lives above me in the villa? I'm rather fed up with him.
Can I borrow some of your things?
No. If you're looking for someone who's got stuff to spare, go to Seagull. I only have things I really need.
Un dibujo de una lámpara.
You're such a pathetic wretch.
But I'm rich in spirit.
Isn't that the same? The Organon is planning to blow up Deponia.
Ha! Typical. Those up there do whatever they want.
Were you even listening? They want to blow up Deponia. Nobody will survive. Don't you want to do anything about that?
But of course, I shall write a cynical poem. I shall call it, They Think There's Something Better.
And this poem is supposed to inspire the masses to rise up?
Not really. The masses are always too stupid for my intellectual flights of fancy.
Ajá.
See you later.
Right. Leave me alone.
Ajá.
If you suck at everything, you might as well become a poet. Whoa, Impressive digs.
Ahem. Have you ever heard of knocking?
Of course, but I find their new album too commercial.
What are you doing here? Don't you at least wipe your feet?
Not since my 8th birthday. Back then, my dad?
Perdona.
Dad! You're Captain Seagull?
Ahem. Your shoes, Rufus.
Excuse me, sir. Wow, Dad, this is really a totally radical kick-ass location. And a doormat made of real wombat. Respect.
Doormat?
Yeah, it's hanging right next to the door.
That's my Sunday coat.
Oh.
Listen, Rufus, I'm a busy man. Just tell me what brought you here and then run along and play again, okay?
No veo parecido.
Aren't you at all glad to see me?
No creo.
Yes, of course I'm glad.
Mentira.
I'm just very busy right now. If you're a good boy and let your old man finish his work, then maybe later we can go feed the seagulls.
Feed the seagulls? Are you kidding? I have important things to do.
Then it won't matter if I haven't got time for you until later, right?
Later. You always say that. I thought you went to Elysium.
Elysium?
Yes, Elysium, you know. You left me to move to Elysium. You can't tell me you don't remember that.
Oh, right. Yes, I remember. And how? Just what was I thinking? After all, everybody knows that it's impossible to escape Deponia. What a wild and crazy guy I was back then. Always reaching for the stars. Today, I know it's not worth the effort to pursue such crazy ideas. Once you're as old as your dad, I'm sure you'll understand.
You can so totally forget that. I'll never be that old, loser.
Esperemos que sea cierto.
You changed your name?
Nothing to do with you. Honestly.
Ya.
But still, please don't go around telling everybody you're my son, all right?
Dad, how come you're talking to me like that? You may not have noticed, but I am no longer a child.
Ah, you're all grown up now.
Yeah, ha 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 ha.
Like with a house of your own and a steady income.
Nope.
Well, I mean, that's,
I'll take that for a no.
I'm a tinkerer. I even had a real workshop in Kuvak.
You're not talking about that toy workbench I once gave you when you were little.
Well, I'm still way more grown up than you are. So there.
Ya.
Don't you even want to know what I've been up to all this time?
Oh, please
No.
don't tell me you wreaked some sort of havoc again. What was it this time? Did you set something on fire?
Sí.
Did you steal anything?
Sí.
Destroy someone else's property?
Sí.
Well, I mean, you've got to see that in context. I have to stop the Organon from blowing up Deponia.
Then what are you doing here in the floating black market? The Organon are far away. And if anything should explode here, it'll probably be your fault.
Yeah, you just don't understand.
I don't? So when has the Organon ever blown up anything?
Maybe not so far, but...
And how many detonations have you caused this month?
Well,
That shut you up, huh?
I'm still counting.
Claro.
I need to go look after my Elysian girlfriend.
Yes, of course. What was her name again? Babsy Boo?
No, not Babsy Boo. She's a true Elysian. Her name is Goal.
Wait a minute. Are you serious?
Now you're impressed, huh?
You meet an Elysian and then bring her here? Didn't I teach you anything?
No, you were a great parent.
You didn't leave her alone, did you?
Don't worry, she's in a safe place, down in Gulliver's Tavern at the harbor.
Okay. Looks like I failed to teach you a few essential facts of
Sí.
life.
Really, Dad, let's not go there. I know all about the bees and the flowers, although I may be a little unclear about the concept of pollination. But I'm a real pro when it comes to building hives, if you know what I mean.
You're giving me hives, all right.
Sí.
But let's get back on topic. What I was trying to say is that obviously you never learned how to treat a lady. Have you at least invited her to dinner?
Well, there was this bowl of peanuts.
I'm talking about a date, Rufus. A romantic date. The only restaurant that might be suitable is Chez Schlumpy. At least they offer an exclusive view. But alas, all they have on their menu is platypus.
What's wrong with platypus?
It's so vulgar. It lives among the flotsam and feeds on table scraps. It could even be the heraldic beast of Deponia. No, platypus dishes would only remind her that she is stranded in the boondocks. You must see to it that platypus completely disappears from the menu at Schlumpy's. Can you do that?
Ah, piece of cake for a romantic like me.
Once you've done that, you may reserve a table in my name. But not before then. Understand?
I haven't told you the half of it.
Oh my, Rufus. What else have you gotten yourself into?
I'm actually about to go to Elysium.
Good luck.
I'm serious. I'm going to Elysium.
Yeah, right. Come on, Rufus. I am truly flattered that you want to follow in my footsteps. But do you really have to step into every single pile of poop on the way?
Not everyone. For one thing, I would never leave my 8-year-old son behind.
Really? So you would take him along?
Yes, I would.
Well, if he takes after you, I hope you'll remember to bring a little shovel and a plastic bag.
I'll tell you some other time.
Sounds good to me. In the meantime, I'll consult my legal advisor.
What exactly are you working on?
I need to write instructions for my staff.
And you consider that more important than talking to your son? We haven't seen each other in years.
So why would every second suddenly count now? I am responsible for this house and its personnel.
I am also responsible for doing important things, like saving the world.
Then why are you still hanging around here? Do I still have to hover over you to make sure you're completing your chores?
About the date.
Stop hemming and hawing and stand up straight, boy. What do you want to know?
What was it again that I need to do?
The platypus dishes. I don't care how...
Deal.
Just promise me that nobody will be injured in the process.
Vaya.
Too late. I already said deal. Don't go away. I'll be back soon.
Forget that line. Not even an 8-year-old would buy it.
Vaya tela, o sea que este es el padre de Rufus y al final no fue a Deponia y entonces eso genera preguntas sobre Cletus.
Secret Doors in Bookshelves, Volume 1. Secret Doors in Bookshelves, Volume 2. Ugh, this library is a total waste of space.
As a real gentleman, I read a lot.
As a real blah blah blah, that doesn't change the fact that the shelf is big and ugly. Besides, it's too dark in here to read.
Ah, that's true. I should buy a new crystal chandelier when I have the chance. But for now, a few candles will suffice. I need candles. There. Here, Rufus. Be so good and take this memo to the servant's mailbox.
Phew, who does he think he is? Well, he is my... Oh, whatever. Anyway, I'm not his errand boy. Huh. This one, cat. Yeah. Secret Doors in Bookshelves for Dummies. Pull on the book titled Pull Here for Secret Door. Wow! Who would have thought? Pull on the... Wow!
¿Y el libro?
This is no luxury villa. There's even parasites nesting here.
That is my aquarium. I collect rare ornamental fish.
Rarely significant, maybe. And they're tiny, too.
I should actually feed them again. I need breadcrumbs. There.
Vale.
He could have gone to Elysium. Instead, he's hanging around here with his trash piano and his trash garden and his trash servants. God, I've rarely seen such. Good thing they're so... This is no luxury villa. This place is overrun with weeds.
Those are flowers, Rufus. I have them brought from the garden as decoration.
These hideous vegetables?
They could actually use a bit more water. I need water for the flowers. There.
Vale, bien, interesante. No sé para qué queremos todo esto, pero vale. De algo servirá. ¿Algo más que tenga que ver? ¿Que mirar? ¿Qué hacer aquí? No. Hola, jardinero.
Don't bother me. It's almost quitting time.
Vale.
My botanical expertise tells me that this here is a
¿Tree? ¿Es un árbol?
plant.
Vale, bien, también.
Hey, hands off the tree.
¿Por qué?
Okay.
Vale.
What? That wasn't my hands.
Sí,
Because I did it with my feet. You
sí.
see? Here. Feet. Boom. Oh, come
sí.
on. That was funny.
Oh my frog. Au.
Oh,
Don...
what happened? And why does my back suddenly feel like somebody scratched the word revenge into it with a rusty rake? Ugh, must be the stress.
Seguramente, seguramente.
My botanical expertise tells me that this here is
Es una persona calva.
a plant
Que no.
who looks so ferocious. But it's Hoedown the garden gnome.
Perdona, ¿de dónde salió eso? ¿De dónde...? ¡Uy! Una pala. Un huevo. Vale.
I've got enough loose dirt in my coat. If I need more soil, I should look for an appropriate container. Terrific. Even more. My stuff is filthy. I don't need to. I'm gonna have to brood on.
Pues no sé quiénes son sus... ¿Esos son los pantalones? Es un mono, de hecho.
That is so pitiful. I don't know if I should laugh or cry. I'll try laughing. Oh yeah, good decision.
Ajá. Tengo papel para tus poemas.
What is that? A message from Captain High and Mighty? You can keep it. I don't need any of the stuff he needs.
Well, this message may interest you much more.
What? Show me. I need candles. Damn!
He needs candles.
I read that.
And you have candles.
Yes, but I
Well?
don't need that sort of thing. Go ahead and take it if you want it.
You can bet on it.
¿Por qué? No entiendo su lógica.
I have another memo from Seagull.
Oh dear. I've got a bad feeling about this. I need water. Go ahead and take it if you want it. Go on. Help yourself.
Y ya no beberá más. Y tampoco comerá.
Male.
Oh, please, no. I need bread. So the bread too. Very well. It's yours.
Pero sigue teniendo cosas. Tiene carbón. Y algo.
Hey, the ashes of my poor mother.
I thought you only had things you really need here, and that doesn't look absolutely essential.
I said, hands off.
Why does everybody always say that?
¡Ey! ¿Qué es eso? ¡Uh! ¡Uh! Un sitio nuevo. Y un huevo.
Oh, platypus, you are the best. Upon your breast, I'll gladly rest. I like your pretty face so well, and your sweet platypusy smell. Into your eyes I'm fondly gazing. You're not a platypus. Amazing! Your legs are short, your nose is flat. I must admit, I fancy that. I like your pretty face so well, and your... As much as I hate narrow-minded specialists, the hat is pretty cool.
Sí, pero no sé si sea un gordo.
Welcome to Platypus Paradise. What platitudes may I offer you today?
What the heck is this place?
It's a souvenir shop. We have everything a tourist could possibly desire. Platypus greeting cards, platypus candy, platypus hats, platypus back scratchers, platypus jewelry, platypus figurines for the mantelpiece, platypus cuddly toys, t-shirts with amusing platypus slogans, and music cartridges with platypus noises.
Well stocked.
No sé cómo he podido vivir hasta ahora sin el sonido de los platypus, de los ornitorrincos.
I take it you're into platypuses.
Sure looks like it, huh? Platypuses are my livelihood. If you know where to find them, you can make a small fortune off of them.
By selling back scratchers to tourists?
Ha! You have no idea. For one thing, I supply them to the Platypus restaurant. I'm also a bookmaker for Platypus betting and chairman of the Platypus Club. Platypuses even inspire my poetry.
You, write poetry about platypuses?
Yep, mainly for greeting cards, but they also appear every week in Platypus Daily.
Have you got anything that's not made from platypuses?
Well, the platypus figurines are made of clay, but I use platypus wax for the finish.
Vaya.
Tell me more about these greeting cards.
It's poetry, platypus poetry.
So, when you've got time, I'd really like you to recite some of your poetry.
Well, buckle up then. Here comes the classic now. I am here, there are you, Platypoo.
Wow, I suddenly feel so...
Inspired? Elated? Moved?
sick.
Sip.
You also supply the platypus restaurant.
Yep, there's good eating on one of those things.
What if there's a shortage?
Now that would be a disaster. The restaurant would have to completely change its menu. But it'll never come to that. There are unguarded nests everywhere on the floating black market.
Tienen nidos no vigilados.
What do you mean by unguarded nests?
In every generation, there's an especially vicious platypus that guards the nest of the pride.
What could they possibly do to you? Try to bite your fingers?
Let me tell you, they're evil little critters.
Oh, don't tell me they can bite through gloves.
And jockstraps.
Oh,
So you're interested in nest guardians. Club members get to read all about them in the Platypus Field Guide.
yippee! What's the deal with this platypus club?
Oh, it's great. As a member, you always get brand new information from the world of platypuses delivered to your doorstep. You'll be the first to learn about the wonders of platypus procreation. And you'll know the platypus migration routes even before winter comes.
And you'll have feathers grow on your hump.
Platypuses have neither feathers nor humps.
Pero-
As a member of the club, you'd know that. Upon registration, every new member receives the latest edition of the Platypus Field Guide. I hid some trial membership cards in the restaurant's fortune cookies. With a little help from Dame Fortune, you might be able to join the inner circle of platypus enthusiasts.
If Dame Fortune really keeps herself busy with that kind of humbug, it explains the bad luck I've been having lately. What else can you tell me about platypuses?
Quite a lot, but that would take all day.
And nobody wants that.
If you were a member of the Platypus Club, you would be issued with a Platypus Field Guide. You could look it all up for yourself then.
Ah, yes. Life could be so beautiful. Grab a bus, platypus.
Yes, I will, Ducky Bill.
Ajá. El terror.
Huh. They only have dishes made from platypus here. Lady Goal won't like that at all.
A ver qué tenemos aquí.
I'd like to order some takeout.
Very well, just make your choice from the menu.
Hola, ojitos. $2, 4 centavos. Vale, o sea que esto es matemático. Entonces, si por ejemplo, vamos a ver. Si quiero el 2. El 2 lo cambio por uno de estos. Este lo convierto. $0,5. Mactulu. Estamos en Mactulu, en serio. Vamos a ver. Vale. 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 Y ahora tenemos...
Is this your order?
Yes? Why?
Right. That comes to, 0 slotty.
That deserves a large tip. Let's say 30%.
How very generous.
And you can keep the change.
Pues tenemos una galleta de su fortuna que podemos usar para sacarnos un...
Huh. I can't wait to see if my proverbial tinkerer's luck has landed me a
Platypus
trial membership
Club.
in the Platypus Club. The greatest happiness is to see others smile. Darn it, another loser.
Ah,
I'd like to order this.
Unusual. Coming up.
vale. A ver si tenemos suerte.
You catch the biggest fish with patience. Darn it, another loser. I'd like to order the same again.
Unusual. Coming up.
La parte buena es que no tenemos que hacer esto, pero algo me dice que no tenemos que hacer esto. Arriba. Oh,
I never touch stuff that some stranger has already had in their rear end.
platypus, platypus,
What's that supposed to
Hey!
be? A fortune cookie. Since you're bragging about your oh-so-terrific fisherman's luck, maybe you could prove it for a change.
Huh, if that's all. There you go.
Interacciones.
I won. Hooray.
Perdona.
What? Show me.
Nothing doing. I won that. And I always wanted to be, a member of the Platypus Club.
But it was my cookie.
Ah, shut up. Here's your stupid membership card. I'm already a member of that silly club. Once accidentally fell on a scratch card. And now, leave me alone with your nonsense.
Ajá. Vale.
The day started out so nice. Breakneck high wire acrobatics, brain surgery gone horribly wrong, and then suddenly I'm a trial member of the Platypus Club.
Mira lo que tengo.
I'm a member of the Platypus Club now.
Congratulations! You are now officially part of the platypus community.
Will I be expected to shave my head or wear robes?
Nope, but you get a free copy of the Platypus Field Guide.
Is there no way to avoid that?
Keep it safe. Someday it might save your life.
The Big Platypus Field Guide, 3rd edition. Let's see if it says anything useful in there. This is interesting. Apparently, in every generation, there is one platypus of each type that guards the nests against thieves. The eggs of these nest guardians are well hidden by the mother. There are 4 types of platypus, so a total of 4 nest guardians. Of course, I just need to find the 4 nest guardian eggs and hatch them. Then the corresponding platypuses won't be on the menu anymore, and I can finally invite Goal to dinner. This plan is like so crazy, it just has to work. Earth platypuses hatch in frozen soil with the first ground frost. Oh, bummer. I can't possibly wait for the start of winter.
Bueno, pero primero necesitaré los huevos, ¿no?
It says here that flying platypuses hide their eggs in high places. They seem to be very acrobatic, just like me. It says here that fire platypuses hide their eggs in hot geysers. Geysers? There's nothing like that around here. It says here that water platypuses hide their eggs near the shore. Well, great! It's not easy to find a place on this hunk of flotsam to which that doesn't apply.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Esto ya empieza a saturarse. Sí, bueno, habla con Garlef, hemos hablado con Garlef, que tenemos que usar el piedra, papel, tijera. ¿Este quién es? Sí, bueno, esto sabíamos que tenemos que hacerlo. Este es el de que tiene el tag, que tenemos que obtener la invisibilidad de la tienda. Y esto pues nada, los platypuses, que esto ya hemos hecho. Esto se satura mucho, está muy saturado. Vale, entonces, arriba.
Go, go, Rufus Rubber Arm!
Ah, claro, la manivela.
A crank! This crankshaft without a crank was missing a crank! Rufus, you are a genius. According to the field guide, this is a flying platypus egg. Cool! That's just what my collection was missing! Ha-ha! Yeah, well. Hey, stop right there.
¿No tenía una pala? No entiendo. Vale. O sea que se mueve como... Se mueve así en diagonal. Vale. Así que estando ahí puede moverse aquí. 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 O en estos dos.
Ah, gotcha! You thought you could fool me, didn't ya? But the wiser man never gives in.
Ha sido más sencillo de lo esperado. Y creo que había uno por aquí, ¿no? Aquí había un huevo.
According to the field... Cool! Oh, crap.
¿Por qué no sale por ahí? Tierra, agua... Hace falta carbón.
So much wonderful potential.
Ah, mira, aquí otro.
According to the field guide, this is a water platypus egg. Cool! That's...
Vale, tenemos el volador, tenemos agua, tenemos tierra. Nos falta el de fuego que está... Que está donde estábamos antes.
Look, Dad!
Heavens, boy. Did you pockets? Haven't we discussed your kleptomania problem in depth? You put that back right now, young man. Right now! Hands off the ornamental fish.
Oh, man.
Vale, o sea que esto tendría que servirme a mí.
Look, Dad!
Heavens! Did you pocket someone? Haven't we You put right?
Aquí hay un botón. ¿No puedo pulsar el botón?
This is no... The whole wall is open here.
That's called a picture window, Rufus. This way I always have an eye on the entire black market.
But there's a terrible draft.
Ah, the floor heating is actually supposed to compensate for that. I need coal. There.
Can't you do anything on your own?
That is why I have servants.
Oh, yeah? Do they wipe your butt, too?
Oh, that reminds me.
Stop
need
scribbling.
toilet
Haven't you noticed that this doesn't save you any time? On the contrary, you spend all your time writing notes.
Mind your tone, young man.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, wonderful. Now I've lost my thread of thought. What was I going to write down? Ah, that was it. I need thread.
¿Por qué thread?
Guess what I have here?
Another memo.
Yes.
Bingo!
I need coal. What else? There goes the coal.
La cuestión es que podría sentirme mal por este hombre, pero no.
Here I am again, and this time...
Just take everything you can find. I don't need anything at all anymore, except for a quiet moment to cry myself to sleep.
Vale.
Hey! What are you doing?
You said I can take everything.
But those are my mother's ashes.
Hey, I didn't make the rules.
No sé
I
para...
just bent them a little.
No sé para qué quiero esto. No sé para qué lo quiero. No sé por qué quiero tenerlo.
The ashes of Crane's mother. And before anyone asks, I had a good reason for taking them. It will all become clear in the overall context, or become totally insignificant in the face of more important matters. Earth platypuses hatch in frozen soil with the first ground frost. Oh, bummer! I can't possibly wait for the start of winter. According to the field guide, this is the breeding ground for the local Earth platypus colony. This is where platypus experts find the ingredients for a variety of culinary delicacies. At least, as long as the nests are unguarded.
Tierra, tierra, tierra. Podemos ir un poco más rápido. Quiero velocidad. Quiero ver que Rufus corre. Quiero ver algo. Venga, movimiento. Venga, móvete, 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 móvete.
According to the field
Sí.
guide, but an expert like me would have spotted the difference anyway. According to the field guide, but...
¿Por qué? Vale, tenemos el carbón.
According to the field guide, this, at least, as long as the...
El huevo de fuego será este.
You should always keep an open flame in your overcoat.
Ajá. Vale, y ahora con esto...
Yeah! Burn, baby, burn!
Tú mismo. Ahora podemos cogerlo. Me parece que no.
According to the field guide, this is a fire platypus egg. Cool! That's just what my collection was missing.
Esa tubería enrevesada dirá algo.
Oh, darn it. The egg hopped into the pipe system completely by itself. I have to get it out of there somehow.
Tres. Premio.
Totally nuts. Ouch! Hot, 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 hot! So much wonderful potential for a festive, all-consuming fire.
Vale, ¿qué tengo que hacer con el este?
It's already hatched. Now I just have to find the right nest. It's already hatched. Now I...
Yo le dejaría ahí. Pues aquí está el otro. No veo más. Ah, ya.
Ouch! Let's go, my duck-billed friend. There's a nest to guard. It's kind of cute. Fire platypus is off the menu for now. Call me an incurable animal lover.
Vale, bien.
I'm sure I could, but... That may be, but it's no wor...
Vale. Interesante.
According to the field guide, Earth platypuses brood in frozen soil. Now, all that's missing is the egg.
Tierra.
According to the field guide, so far so good.
Entonces no sé si hay que congelar antes esto y echar la tierra encima o hacerlo al revés.
Who do we have here? Gucci goo! Well, hello! So young and already so aggressive.
Platypus.
Here, Platty Platty! Well, so
Bueno,
it may not be a water platypus, but it swims like one. Here, Platty.
que no.
Well, hello. So young.
Tengo una solución para ti, pequeño amigo.
I should be able to free it from the ice with that. Ah! Cold!
Entonces ahora solo tenemos que encontrar dónde poner a platypus, 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 pus, pus. Tú vas aquí.
Let's go, my duck-billed friend. There's a nest to guard. It's kind of cute.
Bueno, este no. Este es Reunión. El de fuego sí es más amistoso. Ajá. ¿Qué puñetas es esto?
What's that? Is that a lint trap?
¿Qué es un lint trap? Una aspiradora.
I could reach it easily, but as long as it meets me halfway, I don't want to. Welcome to the Flagomat. For half-mast, insert human ashes here. Huh, handy.
Vale. Espera. ¿Dónde está el de...?
According to the field guide, I bet I could find a much easier way, but I'd better not take the risk. It says there is only one of this kind per generation. The highest point of the habitat must be here somewhere. That must be it.
A ver, las cenizas.
When it's raised, this is the highest point on the habitat, but then I can't put the egg in there. It'll just roll out the other side. If I could stretch the pants leg, it would make a terrific catapult. But what should I use to fasten it? Obviously, I'm still missing a component. I'll bear it in mind. When it's raised, but then it'll just...
Que nos falta... Aquí algo.
Grommet. What a silly word. Grommet, grommet, grommet.
Aquí algo. Aquí tenemos que poner algo. ¿Pero el qué? ¿El qué? Oh. El hilo. Claro.
And they say I don't know anything about fishing. I've built a fully functional hook doohickey.
Vale. Y ahora si ponemos esto aquí.
The hook fits in this now. I just have to find a Good idea. Now, I just have to fasten the end somewhere, and I'll have the perfect catapult.
Adiós, Rufus. Hola, Rufus.
Nothing happened.
No me gusta esta idea, pero allá va. El guión dice que tenemos que hacer... El huevo no abultaba tanto.
Welcome to the for half mast and the ashes were sucked into the machine through the pipe. Now, I'll never get them out that way. My pants catapult is almost finished. I just need to stretch it somehow.
Ya, esto tiene que subir de nuevo.
Welcome to the flag for half handy. The ashes were sucked into the machine through the pipe. Now, I'll never get them out that way.
Con agua.
The flagomat only reacts to human ashes. Handy.
Ya, pero ya no tenemos... A ver... espera. ¿Y esto? ¿Será esto lo que haga...?
Hey, there's a heap of ashes in there that I dumped into the flagomat. Maybe I can use them again. Hey, just for the record, I'm not doing this to clean up here. I'm doing this to test the suction power of the handheld vacuum.
Ya.
Slim pickings. I have enough lint like this on my coat.
Y sí, está tenso. Está tenso. Está tenso.
Exactly. My platypus catapult is loaded and ready for action.
Toda la tensión.
Well then. Whoa! A perfect trajectory!
Noto la tensión del ambiente.
So far, so good. Now, all I have to do is catch it and bring it back to its nest.
Sí, eso puede ser un problema, ¿no?
I'm sure that can be used a second time.
Pues vale, pues tengo un mono.
Here, Platty. Look at the yummies that Papa Rufus has.
Sorprendente, no me esperaba esto. Oh, qué mono hace wiki.
Here. It should be possible to build something. A landing net for flying platypuses? No. Yes, of course. All that's missing is the right handle. It should be possible. A tool. My things are actually, but it's not like I don't want it. There's already. It should be possible to build something useful out of it. A landing net for flying platypuses? No. Actually, yes, of course. That looks just like the landing net from the picture in the field guide.
¿Perdona?
It's a good thing I'm such a brilliant inventor. Otherwise, I would have had to practice trial and error forever.
De hecho, es lo que estoy haciendo, ensayo y error. Sí, tiene razón que esto se parece a algo, pero...
Here, Platty. Ha! Got it!
¿Y ahora qué hago con él? A menos que... no.
According to the field guide, this is the breeding ground of the local water platypus colony. This is where platypus experts find the ingredients, at least.
Vale. Ya recuerdo dónde estaba. Eso estaba en arriba, en el barrio pijo. Estaba en... No. Aquí. Ahí estaba el nido.
Let's go, my duck-billed friend. There's a nest to guard.
¡Qué mono! ¡Qué mono ahí cabreado! ¿A qué pasa si toco la cosa esta? ¿Del Matulú?
Just a second. I'll be with you right away. Oh, great and almighty Cthulhu, your faithful servant has found you another sacrifice.
Moginox aprixidor dobidom padrex. Barador extra cheese.
Yes!
Huh, not a bad place.
Here I am. Please excuse the delay.
No problem.
How can I help you?
So, what have you got?
Well, the dinner menu applies for the restaurant. Here at the takeout counter, we mainly serve platypus burgers.
I hope they're not too greasy. I would hate to ruin my perfect body.
Oh, in that case, I'd better ask. Oh, great and wise Cthulhu, the sacrifice wishes to know whether our burgers will make him fat.
Ravanek cha. Ravanek kamcha. Koror all natural.
Ah, right. Our management would like to assure you that we use nothing but choicest ingredients in our products, and all the essential vitamins are provided by free-range lettuce leaves. Just make your choice from the menu. There are 3 menu options to choose from. Plus, you can modify your choice if you like. It's all explained on the menu.
What a romantic place.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. The view, the old town. All that's missing is children at play.
Oh, one moment, please. I think he's on to us. He noticed the missing children.
Borondeor satinav. Mumble snumble grabbar bones.
Oh, you know, oh Lord of Darkness, sometimes I find you downright scary. Here I am again. Anything else I can do for you?
So, what's the deal with these fortune cookies?
Actually, I'm not really sure myself.
That's no problem.
¿A dónde va? ¡Ey!
The sacrifice just asked about the fortune cookies, my lord.
Meteor pan zuzex padino muror patidana. La paridox tomentor.
Enslave the mortals. Right on. And here I am again. The fortune cookies are free, courtesy of the house. With a little luck, you may even win a trial membership in the Platypus Club.
Hooray.
Ah, es cierto que tengo que hacer una reserva, me había olvidado de ello.
I'd like to reserve a table for 2.
For 2? Just a moment. I think there may be a second sacrifice. How shall I proceed?
Porto nominem hasur modiner confuginox. Liomon fademon in advance.
Oh, right. I'll let him know then.
Boy, they really know how to treat a customer.
Unfortunately, we cannot accept any more reservations for tonight. The only free table is reserved for our regulars.
Does your dinner menu include anything besides platypus?
I just need to check that out. Please excuse me for a moment. He's asking about the dinner menu, so what should I tell him?
Molesto nimem polidor. Polox verito.
Las dos primeras veces estaba divertido, pero esto cansa.
No, sir, I'm sorry. As long as we have a good supply, all our dishes will be made from platypus.
Nothing for me right now.
As you like. I tried my best, oh nameless one. He just wouldn't stand on the trapdoor.
Noctus porem pastividor.
Yes, I also think he'll be back.
Great service.
Tres de 4. Ahora pues el de agua. ¿Que el de agua que necesitaba?
Water platypuses hatch, excuse me, in the mouths of living zebrafish? Hey, disgusting. It also says here that zebrafish are freshwater fish. It may be difficult to find any here.
Lo tendría el padre. El zebrafish seguro que es el del padre.
According to the field guide, water platypuses hatch their young in the mouths of living zebrafish. And zebrafish are freshwater fish. They have enough water. I already hooked that. Look at this.
Scram!
What if I want to fish here too?
I'm not buying that. You ain't no fisherman. Just look at you. And you're obviously missing the obligatory fisherman's luck.
What if I prove to you that I am a fisherman?
Huh, I'd like to see that.
Well, you will.
Fine. And now, shoot! What's that supposed to be?
What do you think? It's proof that I really am a fisherman.
That doesn't even prove you're human. Randomly pulling stuff out of the trash. Rats and wombats can do that. If you want to prove to me that you're a fisherman, then show me something you've caught. Otherwise, shoot.
Look at this. A fine specimen, wouldn't you say?
What the? Don't tell me you caught that.
Sure looks like it.
Holy heady. Perhaps I misjudged you. Just how is that possible when you have so little fisherman's luck? What's your secret, buddy?
I attract fish with my animal magnetism.
That's a lie. Ew, and a disgusting thought. If you won't tell me your fishing secret,
It's because I'm so incredibly relaxed.
yeah, that's an important factor, which you haven't got. Real fisherman's so laid back that he can't leave the house without a folding chair. If you won't tell me your fishing secret,
They call it.
I know an unlucky guy when I see one. If you won't tell me your fishing secret, get lost.
I use a tear-proof line made of caterpillar silk.
Also called a yarn. If you won't tell me your fishing secret, get lost.
I use a pedal-powered tandem rod.
Yeah, pull the other one. If you won't tell me your fishing
I use a special kind of bait.
Ha! And now he claims to have a... Wait a minute. Bait is important. And you must have caught that razorfish somehow. Could it be that you really got a special bait?
Are you calling me a liar?
Not if you show me your bait.
Huh, what's in it for me?
Well, I could offer you a tiger fish.
An ordinary tiger fish against my fantastic special bait? You must be a few worms short of a can.
Forget it then.
Forget it then, like, so totally.
Ha! See if I care. If you want a tiger fish at some point, bring me your special bait. If not, shoot! What's that supposed to be?
What do you think? My special bait, of course.
That really does look like genuine bait. All right, maybe you do know how to fish. You can take a tiger fish.
Vale, y eso explica por qué ahora... Espera. Dame. No.
Hey, stand still. Bummer.
Are you serious? You can't even catch a fish that's already on land?
I didn't want it. It was suffering from epilepsy.
Yeah, whatever. Keep your bait until you really want to fish. Otherwise, be...
¿Qué puedo poner ahí para que...? Porque no me ha dejado opciones, ¿no?
What's that?
What do you... My special...
Maybe you...
No te alejes por ahí. Quédate cerca, tonto el nabo. Vamos, déjame actuar, déjame... O por todos los...
What's that?
What do you think? My special...
No, tendríamos que...
He wants his peace and quiet. He can have it.
Toma.
What's that?
What do you... My special...
All right, maybe you could...
Ha! Got it!
Congratulations, Mr. Fisherman. Now give me the bait.
Huh. I don't know. It's a pretty tiny fish and really big bait. All right. Anything to shut you up.
Vale, y como queremos un tiger fish... no quiero esto, gracias. Un tiger fish, digo una zebra fish. Pues lo que haremos será esto, coger esto.
I can't revive the fish.
Revivir. Ya sé cómo revivir.
Of course. Ha! I could restore the poor fish to life. With all those hours under Dr. Gizmo's defibrillator are finally paying off.
Rufus, what are you doing out there? Stop that right now. The generator is beginning to overload. The energy flow is off the scale. Space is already beginning to bend.
Just a second. Come on, Fishbert. Live! I did it! It's alive!
Rufus, damn it!
Yeah, okay. Whatever that was. It was extremely cool. But now I should make sure that the fish gets into some water. Otherwise, it won't enjoy its existence as a zombie. Hang on, Frankenfish. Hang on, Franken...
Vale, pues si no quieres estar aquí...
Is this acid? Or what? Whoa! Is this acid? Whoa! Hang on, Frank. I have to take... Considering that Crane supposedly... I thought he was just... It won't last long without fresh water. Why fresh water of all things? Hey, what's that twitching? Uh-oh, it doesn't look like Frankenfish is doing too well. But now I should make sure that the fish gets into some water. The twitching... that probably means I used to have a cool...
Oh, por todos los doses.
All...
A ver.
Just... yeah. Whatever that was. It was... But now, otherwise...
Entonces, echamos agua aquí.
Hang on, Franken. Hey. Uh-oh. It does... But now I... Hang on, Frankenfish.
Ajá.
But I should hurry. I have to take him someplace where he can brood.
Vale, o sea que hay que irlo remojando de vez en cuando. Muy bien.
Hey, what's that? Uh-oh. But now I...
Rufus!
Don't try to stop me. I have to save the life of a fish. It was a brief but fulfilling existence.
You worthless idiot! Remove that monster from my aquarium immediately!
Come to Papa.
Perturbador. Muy, muy perturbador. ¿Y esto dónde estaba? Aquí.
Let's go, my duck-billed friend. There's a nest to guard. It's kind of cute. Water platypus seems to be no longer on the menu.
Vale. Pues ya tenemos... Ya tenemos fastidiado el menú.
I've got all the platypuses off the menu. Instead, they now have rat souffle. Ugh, maybe I'll keep that to myself.
Just a second. How can I help you? As you like.
I tried. Yes.
Great,
Sí, sí, sí. Vale. Vale, pues ahora hablaremos con este para decirle, hey, que ahora tienen su fe de rata.
What is it? Can't you see your old...
I did it! The menu at Chez Schlumpy is platypus free.
Took you long enough. Had to go looking for platypus eggs first, did you?
Ha 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 ha. Yeah, the very thought is absolutely hilarious. So will you let me reserve a table now?
No.
No!
No! There's more to a date than fine food and a grand view, Rufus.
No! As in, no?
Yes. You also need to impress the lady with your manners. This is an Elysian we're talking about, right?
I've got burns and blisters, 2 chilblains, and several platypus bites, and you say no?
What about a poem?
Got burns and blisters, that's no lie. You still want more? Don't make me cry.
Not for me. For the lady.
Nah, somehow I can't imagine that poem would please her.
I can see it now. The sunset is magically reflected in the champagne, making the sparkles light up her tresses of gold.
It's more like orangey.
Schlumpy is serving dessert, and then I recite the poem.
You mean I recite the poem?
Claro.
Yes, of course. You.
Algo huele a podrido.
Are you well versed in the lyrical arts?
Sure, well enough to tootle my own horn.
No reason to worry. I happen to be a master poet. I just have to read through a few more volumes of poetry until I find the right verses.
No, Dad, that'll take forever.
Patience is the most prominent feature of a romantic, Rufus. No poem, no table. Got it?
He'd better think again. I've been listening to that doddering old fool long enough. I'm gonna solve this problem my own way, a la Rufus, with another truly brilliant move. Don't go away, I'll be...
Forget that line. Not even an 8-year-old.
Bueno, vamos a dejarlo aquí por hoy. Esta ha sido la Chorre Aventuras de Blastcode y esto ha sido un vídeo muy largo. Probablemente empecemos con la seducción de Lady Gold y luego iremos a por Baby Gold. Así que nada, hasta la próxima. Adiós.